everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, of course, all eyes will be on the matchup that defined the NFL for many years. It's Peyton Manning going up against Tom Brady. So let's go down to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Patriots, Broncos, coming up on EA Sports. We're a mile high here in Denver as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance, along with Bill Sims. To me, this is one of the best rivalries in all of football.
Yeah, I think all fans, no matter what the sport, basketball, baseball, especially football, we love rivalry games because we know it just brings the emotional level up. So this is going to be fun to watch.
The Broncos ready to get this action started. Amendova's going to be back deep here on the opening kick. This game is underway. And Amendola's got a chance for a return. Tackled down at the 22. That return's good for about 15. Leading the offense, the all-time highest win percentage of any quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Been good for so long now, year after year, just puts up unbelievable numbers.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. First down at the 22. Trying to plow ahead. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, such a big target. You know, he's an excellent blocker at the line of scrimmage, so that's nice for your run game. And even if he's not open, the quarterback still able to throw him the football because of his size and his arms and his hands. He can just go up there.
And Von Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Third down after the penalty. The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Brady is in the shotgun. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to fourth down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
All set to punt here. Sanders has got it at the 17. Gains 20.
One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Well, when you watch Peyton Manning play, there's a core of plays that he still runs that he has great success with. Everybody in the NFL knows he's going to run them, but he still makes them work.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel. First down at the 37. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
That is not a turnover. That is truly a takeaway by the defense. Their hustle to the football, the hard hitting, that's what got them the takeaway.
The Broncos defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
And after a quick review, the word has come in. The play on the field will stand. Coming to the line at the 44. The Patriots have it at the 44. Gronkowski hauls in that bullet pass. That's his first reception today.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass and just makes it look so easy.
The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go ground. Brought down by Ware. For the defense today, one of the best shutdown corners in the game today, a key to lead.
Yeah, he is. I think he's one of the top corners in the National Football League. And what makes him so unique, of course, he can cover receivers anywhere on the field, but he has great size for a corner. That makes him doubly tough to go against.
The Patriots from the 22. Looking to go down the field here. In his hands, complete. Touchdown. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Patriots with an extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Bolden's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. The Patriots proved this last drive that they are a ball-hawking unit out there.
And you know, you got to know that on the offensive side, you're playing against a ball-hawking unit. When they're like that, you got to get your arms around the football and protect it. That was a bad job by the offensive ball carrier.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Hightower takes him down.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
Second down now. Midway through the first. To Davis. That's McCourty making the stop.
Manning's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
First down here. Here's the first snap after the big play. Anderson's got it on the handle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Sanders got it, and a first. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Coming to the line at the 37. Manning comes out in the pistol. The Broncos from the 37. Here's Sanders. And the flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Coming up to the line at the 13. This play set up by the long gainer. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Here's a look at the offense, and watch out today for Demaryius Thomas, who is tremendous after the catch.
Well, we have this phrase that we say, and we mean it adoringly. Demaryius Thomas is a beast, absolutely on the outside. He can run by you. He can run around you. He can fake you out. He just has everything you want in a wide receiver.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Great pass, great catch, great control.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. So first and goal to go. Wide to the left. Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown. And it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Broncos will tie it up with this extra point. Extra point was good. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Martin on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
The Patriots offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Brady's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Snap it out of the gun. Brady able to find Julian Edelman. That's his first reception today. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
First down on the way. One more snap, and another quarter is in the books. Bolden's handed the football. After a quarter of play, we've got a stalemate on our hands. Which offense can break this tie? We'll be back after this. Back here, ready to start the second quarter, and a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.
The Broncos will come out in the dime. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Bolden's tackled right at the 42.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
This is third down. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Nice catch by the Gronk. I mean, that's what you want to call him. It says it all about him. When you say the word Gronk, you think of somebody that's big and strong, and that's him.
The football sits at the 34.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Bolton's taking the handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 3 after that last carry. Bolden's lined up in a single back formation. Right back to him one more time. Bolden's met after a gain of 3.
Holding, offense.
The defense will take the penalty. With the penalty, it's now second down and 11. The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. They feed it to him one more time. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Tom Brady under center. Third down and 5. Brady goes to the ground. Gronkowski with the catch.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Here's the handoff. Stewart's there to take it down.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half.
The football sits at the 3.
Second and goal from the 3. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Coming up to the line at the 4. Third and goal at the 4.
intercepted.
He's brought to a halt.
As we near halftime, the offense has the opportunity to grab the lead heading into the break.
Well, I don't like their chances, and really both of these teams has been pretty sorry play so far here in the first half. They both deserve to go in at halftime tied.
The Patriots defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time, and the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
No margin for error here with the offense.
The Patriots defense now is going to go nickel.
And Daniels has got it. First down.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Broncos come out in a bunch set.
First down and 10.
Anderson's the receiver on the screen. Running room.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning out of the gun. Owen Daniels makes the catch. The Broncos signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. The Broncos will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. Anderson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Now first and 10.
Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
From the gun.
The reception by Daniels.
And Patrick Chung is able to bring him down.
The Broncos understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
A 52-yard field goal attempt coming up.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. And taking the lead just before the half will definitely have them feeling a little more positive as they head into the break.
Oh, yeah, it gives you a little pep in your step, no question about it. Nothing like leading at halftime, knowing that all the work you did during the week has got you in a good frame of mind right now.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. They'll take it at the 20. Amendova's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done.
The Patriots now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 10-7. This will be the last play before halftime. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Broncos have an edge in time of possession right now. The Patriots look like they'll be in this game for 4 quarters. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Following the forced fumble, Brady's on target here, and this play will go for 6. They strike first in the half. Broncos on offense. First quarter winding down. Anderson's going to take it off the left edge, and he'll go for a score. Broncos tie it up at 7.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled. Gostowski has it teed up now for the start of the second half. With this kick, the second half is underway. Bolden's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Patriots defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Phil, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, just toughen up and change things around.
Manning's setting up now in the pistol. The third quarter begins with this play.
Pat Chung makes the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming up, second down.
He has the grab. And that last play made by Pat Chung.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
It'll be third down. Manning from the gun.
He'll throw it over the middle. Got the completion. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Quick screen to Sanders. McCourty's the one who made the big stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Manning's lining up in the pistol. Second and 13. With two hands, he has it.
It's Mayo who brings him down.
The Broncos do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. Third and short.
It's third down coming up. Midway into the third. Peyton Manning incomplete to Demaryius Thomas.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
They're in punting formation. Chung's got it at the 13. That return's good for about 6. The Patriots talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. First down at the 19.
Von Miller gets to the quarterback.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
Second down. Bolden's lined up as the single back. Bolden's going to secure the handoff. Picks up 8 here. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. The Patriots come out with a split backfield. Brady's got it in the gun. There's a flag out.
Holding offense.
And the Patriots are going to punt it. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Broncos gearing up for their next drive now as defense has become the order of the day here. These teams trading punts on the previous 2 possessions.
Yeah, when you're playing in a game like this as a quarterback, you know the defenses are hot, and the one you're playing against is tough. So you got to be careful, be very smart in your decision making. Don't take any chances in a situation like this.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 20. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Second down and 10.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. The Broncos come to the line with a bunch set. Manning's back in shotgun formation. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Martin's got a chance this time. Davis going to make the tackle. And a run back of about 12. Looking at some of these stats now, it's surprising to see how much the passing game has fallen off since the start of this one, Phil.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers to that, Jim. First off, the coverage has been better. The pass rush has picked up. And the biggest thing of all, the quarterback is just off target.
Brady's lined up, 2 tight ends set. First down at the 45. Slashes to the left side. Bolden's taken down at the 40.
The Patriots, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First down at the 40. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Second down after the incompletion. The quarter is about to end. One more play first. The give. Picks up about 2.
So we're headed to the fourth quarter in this defensive showdown. Both offenses know it may take one drive to seize control of this game. We'll be right back. We enter the fourth quarter, a very closely contested defensive battle. And Phil, these offenses been held in check all day long. What might be the mindset right now going into the last quarter?
I think that, when you have a game like this, it's low scoring going into the fourth quarter and it's close, you've got to be on the offensive side very careful. Make sure you don't take chances where you make a mistake and you can end the game for your team with that mistake.
The Broncos set at the line. Dime package. The final quarter begins with this snap. The ball falls incomplete as Brady was looking for Rob Gronkowski there. It's almost as if they're running out of ideas, Phil, for ways to unlock this defense now into the fourth quarter.
You would think so, Jim. When you watch what they're doing on the offensive side, they have no answers. But when you can't block them, it's hard to have success on the offensive side.
And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Broncos are putting up a dominant performance on defense, but then again, so is the other side, as we have a big defensive struggle going on.
I think coming in this game, Jim, we thought both of these offenses might struggle against the defenses, and we were right, for once, I should say, because it has been rough. The defense is very aggressive all over the football, and it's just going to be tough to score here today.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 21. Collins is there to take him down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game, also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Peyton Manning will be taking this one from the gun. First and 10. Peyton Manning incomplete to Demaryius Thomas.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. And he hauls it in. That's a gain of 6.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You've got to try and force the issue.
Now looking at 3rd down. They'll go shotgun here.
Ronnie Hillman makes the catch.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. And not a favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Patriots now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 10-7. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. Second down following that incompletion. Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. Brady from the gun. It's Gronkowski. Bush is there to make the tackle.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Third and 9 following the completion. Defense lining up here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. Brady's alone in the backfield. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Brady throws it into the big mitts of Rob Gronkowski. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Well, when you're down a few points late in the game, you got to find a way to get that lead. How do you do it? You go to the hurry-up offense. Good job by the coach.
The Patriots are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense
Patriots ready for action coming out of their timeout.
The Patriots come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. White set now, split out wide to the left. Snap back to Brady from the gun.
Pass is intercepted. The 10 going to take it home for the touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
The Broncos for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The Patriots haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Broncos defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Brandon Bolden with the grab. Second down, late in the fourth quarter.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
The Patriots call a timeout and are left now with only one.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late. Just about a minute left. It would take a miracle to pull this one out. 3rd and 12 to go.
Wants to go deep. The ball is jarred loose.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Going for it on 4th down.
Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Out of the shotgun. The Patriots turn the ball over on downs.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback, you make a quick break on the football, hey, you get in a position like this and you can knock it down.
The Broncos offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Wow, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point.
Takes a knee.
The Patriots signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining.
Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. Takes a knee.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Third down now.
Takes a knee.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.